Hi, I'm Roy Thomas from Sutton Group Professional Realty, Seniors Real Estate Specialist. I'm here with Bill VanGorder from Nordic Walking, Nova Scotia, and today we're going Nordic walking. All right, Bill, so today we're going to do a little bit of Nordic walking, but first maybe you could tell people a little bit about what Nordic Walking Nova Scotia is and your involvement.
Right, well, Nordic Walking Nova Scotia is an organization that teaches people how to properly Nordic walk. We provide authentic Nordic poles. Nordic pole is not a brand, it's a style of pole. So many different companies make Nordic poles, but they're very different from hiking or trekking poles. So we have the actual Nordic poles and we teach people how to use them.
Excellent. Now, what is the advantages for someone to do Nordic walking over just, say, going for a normal walk?
Well, that's what the first thing that people always ask me is, why would I want to walk with poles? They say, I walk every day, I pump my arms like a race walker. Why would I want to use poles? And the reason is so simple, it's hard to understand why it's taken about 30 years for it to come from Finland, where it was invented, to here in North America. And it's very simple. When you walk ordinarily, you only use the muscles from the waist down. And that's where all the good stuff happens, is in the big muscles. When you walk with Nordic poles, every time you take a step, you push down and use the upper body muscles, the 45% of muscles that are between the waist and the shoulder. So you're just exponentially increasing the number of muscles used, so all the benefits are increased. Now, not doubled because you're spreading the work over all those muscles too, but you burn 30% more calories, you take 35% of the weight off your upper body if you have any lower limb problems, and you increase your oxygen generation, because that's where the metabolism happens. That's where we create the oxygen that fuels the body, and you increase it by over 20%. And by the way, that's all based on university-based published research, peer-reviewed research. This is not fitness fad of the day. It's been around for 30 years. They're doing research on it both at Acadia University and at Dalhousie University, and it tells us that Nordic walking is just a better way to walk.
Excellent. So if people had, for example, knee problems, would this be a good thing?
Absolutely. Because it takes 35% of the weight off the knees, it means that they can go out, get their exercise, do their walking, but still do it with less weight on their knees and do it more safely and comfortably, because they're walking on 4 feet. They just feel the confidence of having those 4 places to hold on to and not just balanced on 2 feet.
Excellent. Anything else you think we should add?
I don't think so. Nordic walking is easy. And it's easy to learn, but there is a technique, and once you know the technique and have the proper poles, anybody can Nordic walk.
All right. Should we give it a try?
Would you like to learn how to Nordic walk?
Show me.
Very, very simple. First of all, when you Nordic walk, there's a couple of things you have to remember. First of all is you do not bend your arms. You're pushing on the poles and you're swinging from the shoulder. If you don't do that, then you're not going to use the upper body muscles. And as a demonstration, just push down hard on those 2 poles and tell me where you feel the muscles being used. Can you feel it? Push down hard. Can you feel it in there?
Hands, triceps.
Across your shoulders?
Yeah.
In fact, if you push real hard, you'll find it right down to your core.
Okay.
So when I go out for a walk in the morning, I go for 45 minutes. I take 5,200 steps. I know that because I always wear a pedometer. And that means that 2,600 times with each arm, I'm pushing down on those poles just like you did now. It's like going into the gym and doing 2,500 reps with a light weight. Would you do 2,500 reps with a light weight?
Yeah,
No, and neither would I. But when you're walking, you do it naturally. So the point is, you're walking, arms straight, not bending the elbow, and giving yourself a push every time you take a step. So
Okay.
shall we try it?
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. So put the poles behind you, walk a couple of steps, and then start pushing along. Go ahead.
All right.
Push with each step. There you are. It's not, by the way, a matter of speed, because it's a number of steps you take. So there's never a race in Nordic walking. Some people walk faster, some people walk slower.
They can walk at their own pace.
That's right, exactly.
All right, so thanks very much for watching this little video on Nordic walking. Bill, if someone had some questions on it or wanted to get in touch with you, how would they do so?
Very easily. On that information on our website is both our phone number and our email address. I say our because my wife Esther is also a nationally certified Nordic Walking instructor, and we're happy to answer any questions. Also, we run free Nordic Walking classes all across Atlantic Canada on a regular basis, and those are listed on our website. So get in touch with us and we'll let you know where you can learn to Nordic Walk.
And what's your website address?
It's just www.nordicwalkingnova all spelled out, .ca.
Perfect. So we'll put Bill's contact information down below in the notes so you can get that there as well. And we'll also be posting some more information about the Nordic Walking. So if you have any questions, check the notes or give me a shout. Thanks very much and have a great day.